Morning everybody. I'm just going to do a quick rundown of our pond stuff with some picks. We'll start at food. It's starting to warm up now, so you'll want to be feeding either Medicoi Health or the probiotic standards. Not quite warm enough for growth food yet, but definitely time to move off the old wheat germ. Obviously, flake for your smaller fish. And we are starting to see some blanket weed, so we've got plenty of blanket answer. It's the best thing to kill it. I've tried a load. Nothing really competes with that as an in-pond blanket weed killer. And then you've got prevent as well. We've got the 800 grammers there to prevent it from coming back. But once you've done a blanket answer and to get rid of that winter sludge, chuck some sludge answer in or some SEDI free. Both work really, really well. I do like the Awazi liquids. Probably my top favourites are the Fossless Direct. If you're struggling with random algae, that's really, really good. And the Direct Blanket Weed Killer on like a waterfall or some rocks, or like if you've got like a feature, turn the pump off, chuck that over it, let it sit, and then when you turn the pump back on, it'll all just fall apart. And if you're starting a new pond, buy a Kick Fresh, absolutely wicked. Just processes an insane amount of ammonia and nitrite so quickly. All of the Awazi bottles do 10,000 litres. The Blanket Answer 800 gram does 10,000 litres. Sludge Answer 1 litre does 10,000 litres. We do have Sludge Answer in the new 5 kilo size. We also have Blanket Answer in 10 kilo and the 25 kilo, which is the new size. Then you have the good old Pond Bomb if you want to give your pond a spring refresh. Got plenty of fish in stock: Sarasas, Shabunkins, normal red goldfish and lemons. We have a few large goldfish. Some of our large, high class, high grade koi. And Mr. Bendy at the back there. Poor thing's got a bent spine. But other than that, he's fine, still feeds us. But there's some really nice fish. There's a nice height theory there. I like them. If you want little koi, we've got loads, plenty of metallics in there. Ogons. And then our mediums here as well. There's a good mix in the old mediums. All the NT Labs liquids, Flukesolve and Flukesolve Plus, that's good. Flukes particularly prevalent this time of year, so if you want to chuck the treatment in, or your fish are flashing or jumping a lot, Flukesolve or Flukesolve Plus is wicked. Obviously it's time to change UV bulbs. It's the best time of year to do it. We've got a selection of the most popular there. We've got even more down here and stuff. So if you are having any specific issues, we are Aquavet, so we can scrape a fish. If you've had a death, bring it in. If you want your fish scraped on site, give us a ring or ping us an email. We can come on site and scrape your fish for you and get you a specific medication to solve any of your problems. Air pumps, not entirely needed this time of year because oxygen levels are still high, but something to bear in mind for the summer. This is a good little accessory kit there. Comes with a stacker line, gang valve, and 4 of the bull air stones. This is another new product line from Cloverleaf. These are ultra concentrated. You've got FMG, aquaflavin, formalin, and a dechlorinator. Just for an example, on the dechlorinator, let's find it. 10 mil does 726 litres. That whole bottle there, which I think is about 15 quid off the top of my head, I can't remember, will do over 18,000 litres. So that's really cost effective, especially if you've got a large pond. Any wounds. And then we come to our Pond Expert selection. So we've got a huge range of their air pumps. These little 210s have been crazy popular. The 450 is really good for little ponds as well. And you got the bigger, you got the compacts, and then they're big ones. They go all the way up to a 6,000, which is 100 litres a minute. That's a lot of air. Vari-Flow pumps, these are absolutely wicked, fully controllable. They do 10, 20, a 30 that we keep in stock, and then we get to order, but they are super quick, 42 and a 52,000 litres, an absolute monster of a pump. If you have duckweed, get one of them, that'll fix it, nice and easy. We've got their ultra flow pumps, so they're a bit cheaper than the Vari-Flows. They're still energy efficient, but they are fixed flow rate. So you have 3,000 all the way up to 20,000. Got UVs, switch boxes, lights, flow diverters. These are really cool if you're like running a filter, set a pressure filter, go after the filter, off the return line, and you can split it off to either two sections of the pond or up to a waterfall, and then back down. And then in the winter you can just like turn the waterfall off, and that helps save some temperature. Love the Spin Cleans and Spin Cleans Autos. We have a huge range of them in stock. They are really good filters, dead easy to clean. Turn that valve, twist that handle, all the muck comes out. Nice and easy. Do that once every couple of weeks and your pond will be mint. UV's built in, they're awesome. They do some absolutely monster size ones as well. But if you've got a littler pond, not an internal filter, the triple actions, you got 3,000 up to 15,000, so that'll do like a 5,000 litre pond. That'll do up to 1,000 litre ponds. Generally, any of the numbers on the box, divide it by 3, that's good for goldfish. We generally divide it by 5 for koi, or we look at the UV power if you're got a lot of sun, basically. We've got a load of spares with foams and things, more flukes up there, and some koi care treatments, Mediclay, minerals, salt, barley straw. Still a work in progress. This just needs the base fiberglass in, and then it should be good to go. Obviously have liners, have these LDPE liners. These are really tough and resistant to tearing, so they're absolutely wicked, and they are so good on price, so cheap, and they still come with a long guarantee. I think they guarantee 20 years, these ones. We still have some PVC liners in as well. So there we go. Some more foods. Any questions, obviously, please ask. All of our stuff's available and listed on our website, allthingsaquatic.co.uk. Cheers.